back to my channel. I just wanted to come in and give you all a quick update. So today is Sunday, um, November yo, the 24th, November the 24th. Um, and it's about, what time is it? It is 6:47 p.m. So, so not so good news. I started spotting today. I haven't had any like cramping as a normal AF flow or AF cycle is about to start, but I did spot today. Um, I'm not sure if that's implantation bleeding or if my period is supposed to be coming on, or if my period is coming on. If that is the case, my period is a day early, because I should have been starting tomorrow. So yeah, I'm a little sad, because I thought I had a few more days for to possibly still get a BFP, but it doesn't look like this cycle I will get that BFP. I am still scheduled to go in for my blood test in the morning at 7:15 to get some sort of confirmation. So once I come from the doctor, I will upload this clip along with the results from the blood test tomorrow. But as it stands, guys, I believe that is it for IUI cycle number 1, and it was a fail. So after I talk to my doctor tomorrow and get the results, then I will let you guys know where I'm going to go from that. I mean, I'm going to do back-to-back cycles, so there's not going to be a break or anything like that. Because if you've been with me since the beginning, you know that I have to have 6 failed IUIs in order for my insurance to cover me at 100% for my IVF. So regardless, I still need to go through the process. So I am I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but I am a person who likes to plan ahead. So I have a few phone calls to make tomorrow. One is to the donor bank, because again, if you've been with me since the beginning, you know that the donor that I selected does not have any more vials, and as it stands, he doesn't. No one who has purchased his vials has sold them back to the bank, so therefore the donor that I used this cycle is no longer available. And also, if you remember the day of my IUI, when I found out, my bank guarantees that there is at least 10 million sperm per vial. And when my clinic prepped my vial for the IUI on the 11th, they only noted that there was 4.7 million, which means that my donor bank did not meet their standard guarantee. So I have to talk to the donor bank because the fertility clinic will need to give them their results in order for them to replace the vial. But again, I would have to select another donor in order for them to so-called replace the vial. Oh shoot! Oh, damn! See, this is why I need a phone stand or something. So again, I don't want to put the cart before the horse, but yeah, I do have some phone calls that I need to make tomorrow. Um, just I'm trying to prepare my mind to accept that this cycle is over. So I'm moving forward already, just trying to, stay mentally in this process. Um so yeah, I am a little sad that that nine times out of 10, this is what the outcome is, that that IUI cycle number one um, did fail. And so I will be rolling over into cycle IUI 2. And technically that will be if trying to collect my thoughts. So if my cycle technically started today, as I mentioned in the previous video, my cycle normally lasts 4 days. My AF cycle lasts 4 days, which means that will put me at what's this? So around Thursday or so, will be the end of my cycle, and Thursday is when I will start OPK, my OPK testing again to so I can start tracking for the next peak in my ovulation. So yeah, everything is going to be moving fast as it has been these last 2 months. So yeah, I just wanted to come and let you guys know that what happened today. It started spotting earlier today. It's not a heavy flow. It's just still spotting. It's not and I still don't feel any menstrual cramping, which isn't unusual. Some cycles I have cramping the first 2 days. And then sometimes I don't have any cramping on that first day, and then all of the cramping hit me the second day. I mean, you females, you know how it is. I mean, even though my cycles are extremely regular, I've never, when my cycle is due to start, it starts. Okay, so I believe this is the first time my cycle has started a day early, if I'm not mistaken. Um, but but yeah, so that's where we are, guys. um so just continue to pray for me, and I hope that you guys continue to travel with me on this TTC journey. Because cycle 2 technically will be starting in probably in a week or two, is when my IUI cycle number 2 will begin. But I will go into more details with that, and after I get the results from tomorrow's blood test. So until then, guys, good night. Good morning, guys. Um, as you know from the previous clip, I am going, well, not previous clip, but all of the previous clips, everything the last 2 months have come down to today, which is my blood pregnancy test. As you saw in the previous clip, I got my cycle started yesterday, and overnight my cycle has gotten heavier. So to me, that's confirmation that this IUI cycle did fail. So I was, as I mentioned again in the previous clip, that I have some phone calls to make because I'm going to reach out to my donor bank, and then I still have the 4 donors that I was looking at prior to making the decision on the 5 that I had, because I would need to select one of them moving forward in the process. So I want to get that ball rolling so they can do whatever paperwork they need to do to replace the vial, because they did not meet their 10 million sperm per vial guarantee. So I have to deal with that, and I have to go through the formalities for today as far as getting the blood test and getting the results back, which I already know what the results are. I'm not disappointed. I'm sad. Um, but nothing worth having comes easy, you know. It would have been a blessing if it happened this cycle, um, but it was not to be, and it just means that I need to do my part so that eventually that I will get my BFP. You guys may hear my heater going off because I came out. I forgot to defrost my car today, and I came out, and there's like a thin sheet of ice on my truck. So hopefully I'm not going to be late for this appointment today, because my appointment is at 7:15, and it takes me between 15 to 20 minutes to get to my doctor's office, and it is currently 6:45. So I still have some time to play with, but I did want to stop and record this video beforehand, because once the results come in this evening, I'm going to put these clips together like I always do, and I'm going to upload it today so you guys can see the end result of IUI cycle 1. As you can see, I'm already moving on to IUI cycle number 2. I'm going to do things a little bit differently during this cycle. Not that the things that I think that the things that I've done in my first cycle hinder me in the process, but there are some things that new products that I want to try, as far as tracking my ovulation, and see how that works. But once I purchase those items, again, as I did before, I will show you exactly what I'm using during that cycle, how I'm documenting that cycle, and then hopefully IUI cycle number 2 will be the cycle where many will be conceived. So stay tuned, guys. I will be right back once I get the results from the blood test today. Well, that's it, guys. My results should be back this evening, so I will circle back to you guys later on this evening. All right, guys. So welcome back. It is, let me see what time it is. It is 2:15 in the evening. As you know, I had my blood work done at 7:15 this morning, and just about 5 minutes ago, I got a call from my nurse at the fertility clinic, just confirming what I already knew, that that the procedure did not take and did not roll into a pregnancy. And so we're working on next steps. So since my period started yesterday, I'm now day 2 into my cycle. So I will start testing, OPK testing, probably Thursday or Friday. And my fertility clinic is reaching out to my donor bank to get them the information that they need in order for them to replace the vial that was did not meet their 10 million guarantee. So, as I said before, I'm not sad. Did I say I'm not? I'm not sad. I'm kind of not sad and I'm kind of not disappointed either. It's kind of like the process, and you just have to go through the process. You just have to work through the process. This is just IUI number attempt one. I've seen videos where people have been trying for years, to try to have a baby, and some finally get their BFP and some never get their BFP and they have to go into adoption. So I cannot be sad or disappointed about a process that I'm just getting into, um, and that didn't work out the first time. I am dedicated to this process, because this is something that I really want, um, for myself. So I'm going to work for it, and I'm going to do what's necessary to get to that BFP. Um, so as I said, there are some things that I am going to change, and how I am, going to go through this next cycle. As I said, the first three IUIs that I have, I wanted to do a straight and natural, IUI, which means totally unmedicated. Um, same as the last, um, I'm going to time my fertility window, wait till I get my peak, and then go in and have my IUI done. I just hope that this whole situation with my donor bank gets resolved by the time my IUI window rolls around, because I still need to get get a donor. Um, and I don't want to have to pay for that out of pocket if I don't have to. I mean, I can if I need to, but I don't want to spend the money and then have to file um, another claim with them for them to reimburse me, because they had to replace the vial anyway. So if that can be taken care of, that's why I want to get on that as soon as possible, so that can be resolved, because I think that's going to be the only thing that end up being a delay, if there is a delay. Everything else will be um, fine, but that's a major part, because you can't have a child unless you have mommy parts and daddy parts, and my daddy parts come in a vial. So as you can see, I'm in good spirits. I'm okay. I'm doing okay. I am in a bed because I'm working from home today. Um, um, and so I knew what the call was going to be. I've already prepared my mind for it. So it's just moving forward. So TTC journey still continuing. We're now in IUI cycle number 2. Okay. We're in cycle day 2. I am going to upload this video today. And then I will circle back to you guys on Friday, um, which is my normal day to post a video on what I'm going to be doing during this testing window. Again, I want to thank all of the new subscribers for joining me on this journey. Thank you to all of my returning subscribers who have been with me since day one. We've been on this journey now for a little over 2 months. And you guys have been extremely helpful and encouraging, and I appreciate it so much. But we're not done. I'm not done. And I will be seeing you guys shortly and keeping you abreast of what's going on as far as my TTC journey is concerned. Other than that, that's about it, guys. I think I'm gonna get something to eat. I think I'm gonna have me some wine. I think I've earned a glass of wine. So I'm gonna have me a glass of wine today. And then relax, relate, release. And then it's on to number 2. So On that note, thank you guys for tuning in. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye-bye.